Yeah, so this is what our Marath deck is looking like now. Yeah, in terms of spells that cost like 1 mana, 2, and only 3. Yeah, clearly everything that costs like 3 or less mana. Clearly that is dominating. I have like not even 10 cards left on my deck that cost 4 more to cast. Also, yeah. Hi, welcome back. I just thought I was playing more Magic the Gathering tonight, like about 30 minutes ago. Yeah, about like an hour, 30 minutes ago, I started up playing, finally got around to playing the Super Sig World Series. No promises, though, I'm gonna get through all... Yeah. I know, I can't believe I'm saying this. All 39 Super Sig Worlds. No promises that I'm gonna get through all 39. I mean, let's be real, depending on the rate at which I play those hacks, it's entirely possible, I don't know, I might be in my 40s before I finally get the entire series finished. Really depends on the rate at which I play those. Yeah, so this is still here because I like drawing a card every time I play a creature card. This to just let me search through my deck for whatever creature I might need at any given moment in time. Yeah, if I get enough creatures on the board, this kind of just wins me the game. If this sticks around for a few turns, that also wins me the game. Once I start just spamming creature tokens with Marath, this probably easily wins me most games, also. That too is maybe like... That might be one of the more lackluster cards. The ones that I still have that cost like 4 more mana. I think this might be one of the more lackluster ones, but especially if we combine this with Cathars Crusade, then I'm definitely winning. This I can cast for 0 if I just pay the evoke cost. That just sets me up with lots of creatures, and then if I just have like maybe only like even like as little as 5 or 6 creatures, this is an auto win when I just play it. Basically, long story short, these cards, anything that costs like 4 more mana from me, either has to have like a really impactful that has to do like a lot for me, or outright just in the case of this, just win me the game outright. I mean, you did stop in and say hi. Super Luigi Land 2. Now that you mention it. It doesn't ring a bell. Definitely felt like I heard the name from before somewhere, but it doesn't really ring a bell. Which adversary? Oh, right, this is the quest for fighting Sheoldred. Still have yet to do that. Oh, that's a shop. I don't know about the dark ones, but I can be a champion. The dark ones require a champion. Can you answer their call? There are many horrifically powerful legends that threaten the swamps. Offer 3 sacred treasures to any who can defeat the 3 worst. Edgar Markov, Valgavoth, who I've already beaten Valgavoth, and the Gitrog monster. Go and slay all of these. Go defeat all of these legends, and then... I know I've beaten Valgavoth already. Thing is, I still have to just go and find... what was I about to say? Yeah, I still have to go find Edgar and the Gitrog monster. I haven't even, like, tried the first one, actually. I'm, like, not even 100% sure, like, who made them, so... I mean, I guess the name rings a bell, but there's just, like, so many generic like Super Mario like land or Super Luigi land or Super Mario insert title here that it's kind of hard to keep track of all of them. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, create a 4/4 white angel creature token when flying. I mean, anyways, yeah, I definitely recognize the name Gamma V, for sure. I mean, yeah, probably would be. But yeah, Gamma V. I know exactly who we're talking about. This castle right here, does that have Gitrog Monster? Does that have Edgar? The legendary from Duskmourn, Valgavoth. I know I've defeated him already. That much I know was already just done. Did that a while ago, in fact. Okay, this is someplace else entirely. And if anything, I'm expecting it to be like the Tier 3 dungeons that have the bosses I need to fight to get the 3 sacred treasures. That's not terrible. 2/2 for 2 mana when it enters until it leaves the battlefield. I can just get to rip a card out of my opponent's hand. That's not terrible. Anyways, yeah, what packs are for sale here? Oh, it's pretty much, yeah, everything from... Yeah, it's pretty much everything from the setting of Innistrad. That is, assuming I want to buy anything from here. Yeah, I have some money to spare. Theros Beyond... I have like 4 Theros Beyond Death boosters I also bought last time I streamed this, and I never opened them. Oh, what is this over here? Then we also have this building right next to whatever that place might be. Court of Palliano. All opponents get a Marchesa's Decree. Conspiracies are the true power in this place, so... But anyways. I think we have bigger fish to fry for now. What is this dungeon over here? A Gitrog Bog. Fetid rot fills your nose as a chorus of croaks and squelches can be heard through the foggy bog ahead. Truly mighty legend in this place. East, Frogtown. West, Frightstick Swamp. North, Domain of the Three Witches. The chorus of croaks grows louder, but interestingly, it also seems to gain coherence. Sounds distinctly like a language, though not one you understand. Alright, so I already have a frog chasing me. Is that really it? Just a bunch of forests? That's all it is? 12 forests. Okay, so it's literally every legendary frog that was ever printed here that's gonna be in this dungeon. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I really think it's gonna be every frog ever printed. So that's the first thing I guess I can do. Equip creature as Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. I'll just let it hit me. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste, you say? I guess at least have this as a blocker. Okay, yeah, it's just Sol Ring. Oh, I'll draw my Sol Ring. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. It is. I'm all out of mana again. I'll just pass. Okay. All I should really have to do, though, is just start doing 1 damage to every creature with Marath here. Because of the Death Touch. Alright, just, sure, draw 2 more cards. I'll destroy that Sol Ring. Pass. Okay, Null Drifter evoked, so I'm gonna draw 2, and that's about it. Now, I definitely want to start actually increasing the power of some of my creatures here. What better way to start than... Oh yeah, what better way to start than doing this? Okay, obviously I gotta go with Ouroboros here. I'll go attack with both of these. And that'll be all. Draw a card for each other permanent you control with. Okay, so he draws... So, he or she draws 1 card. I'll just take a forest. Okay, I'll play Branching Evolution. I'll recast Marath. Nice, 10 counters. And I still have 3 mana to spare, so with that, I'm gonna take 3 counters, move them over to Ouroboros. And yeah, just like that, the board is already completely out of control here. Okay, at that point, just end the game. Just end the game already. Plus X plus 0, where X is the number of other creatures you control with base power 1. Creature spells you cast have offspring 2. Oh, all of them. You can literally just copy every single creature you play if you don't mind the copies being 1/1s. Honestly, this could be fun. You may pay 2 life instead of the green mana symbol on your green permanent spells. Whenever you cast a green permanent spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Dang. Damn. Nice. Guess I have to beat up whoever this is before I can just go grab some more treasure. Ah, Glarb, that I recognize. You may play lands and cast spells with mana value 4 or greater from the top of your deck. Starveil 2. Of course, gonna look at the top card of your library anytime. I think we'll try this hand. This creature's just giving them some extra lands. Unfortunately for me. Oh, no attacks. For now, anyways. Okay, I really do need to actually go find my third land sooner or later. If we don't find it, we might actually have a problem here. Gonna give Glint-Eye protection from green. Yeah, well... Living Death. Each player exiles all creatures. All creatures from their graveyard, sacrifices all creatures they control, then puts all cards exiled this way onto the battlefield. Alright, so there goes all my creatures. So we have absolutely no way to protect this Ajani anymore. Yeah, I can make a Cat Warrior token. I'm starting to think these lands have come a little bit too late. Okay, maybe I can at least attempt to, I don't know, just set up a board again, but... Yeah, how am I going to really protect Ajani here? I don't have a way to do that. And now I gotta worry about this, too! And I've never seen this before. And now I gotta worry about it. Among cards you've surveilled this turn. So yeah, there's a 3/8 creature now in the way. How am I gonna really just, I don't know, pick that off? Probably gonna be going through Marath most likely, if anything, to just deal with all this stuff. Green. It's probably gonna be, yeah, up to Marath to get me out of this. Okay, now he has Death Touch, so I can start killing stuff here. Leave it to Marath to just get me out of a really bad spot. Trample and Haste? You may sacrifice a creature that saddled it this turn to draw X cards and put the X land cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Tap or X is the saddled creature's power. Okay, but not gonna attack though, because I could just block with this and kill it because I got Death Touch still. Definitely disincentivizing him from attacking like that. But anyways. I'm trying to figure out what else we do from here on out. Top card of my library is just the land. Go figure. Okay, I guess we can also play the Knight of Autumn, and we'll just remove that. Oh, hey. I'll get a land out of my deck. I'll take that. Pass. At the beginning of each upkeep, create a 3/3 blue serpent creature token. Oh boy. Each upkeep, you say? So, I guess no matter what, he's gonna get like a... He's gonna get a token no matter what I do at this point. Alright, there's a free 3/3 serpent. I'll just go replay my commander, and then repair these. Let me just, yeah, clean up the board again. I'll put a +1/+1 counter onto Kodama over here. Attack with just this. I'll get another snow-covered basic out of my deck and onto the field. Oh, where'd this come from? Oh, Branching Evolution. I can just play that off the top of my deck, actually. Let's do that. Assuming there's anything I even want to hit with this right now, I don't think there is. So this'll tap for 4 green, because I have this as a creature with power 4 or greater for one thing. I think we'll just kill a few creatures here. I don't know, I just definitely want to make sure that this still has at least like 2 counters on it, so that I don't have to remove one, then it just dies immediately. I'll get my last 3 basic lands out of my deck. I can play Birthing Pod off the top of my deck. Let's just do that, I guess, too, while we're at it. And now I'm pretty sure I'm out of mana once again. Yep. Grolnok, the Omnivore, and Glarb. Okay, this does not worry me at all. I'm gonna probably just Birthing Pod away something that costs 3 mana. So I can just go get an Ouroboros with it. Yeah, I think that is probably gonna just carry me to victory by itself at this point. +2/+2 on this, and I guess I'll have it fight Grolnok here. Wow. Okay. This really isn't a fair fight. This is really not a fair fight now, is it? The Gitrog monster. Oran Viper. Whenever Oran Viper deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Whenever Oran Viper deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature. And we also got the Gitrog monster too, apparently. Actually, not bad at all. As an additional cost to cast this spell, collect evidence 8. If evidence was collected, instead search your library for a creature or land card for 1 mana. Except I need to just have cards with total mana value 8 or greater in my graveyard to actually get to use this as its full potential. But if I can, though, dang if I can. This is all Bloomburrow cards, right? It looks like. I'll get another copy of Glarb. Okay, these are just more swamps. Do I even need to go here? I think there's another path I can go instead. What is that supposed to be? What is this giant? What's this giant guy supposed to be? Muldrotha. Oh, this I've seen before. You may play up to one permanent card of each permanent type from your graveyard each turn. Let's try this hand. Snow-covered forest. On thin ice to get rid of... yeah, the creature that my opponent starts with. Alright, attack with Glintai and then draw 2 and pass. I'll just play Marath now. Attack? Okay, it's gonna block and they're gonna trade. I just kind of wanted to see what would happen there, honestly. Okay. I only have 1 mana left, apparently. Yeah, we'll just destroy that Insidious Roots, I suppose. Okay. So yeah, when that dies. I'll get rid of the Haunted Cloak. I'll spend 1 counter to get rid of the Lich and then see what I have to do. Okay, lose 5 life. I'm perfectly fine with this. I'm perfectly okay with losing 5 life. Sure. Don't mind if I do. I guess I'll get the snow-covered plains out. Recast Marath for 5 mana. Now I don't actually want to destroy anything at the moment. Don't want to destroy my own stuff right now. Creatures you don't control get +1/+1. No, -1/-1 for each slime counter on them. So there's no way to get rid of this? And we're also gonna create a bunch of slugs every time my stuff dies, right? And it's a 7/7 too. Yeah, unfortunately, that's gonna kill, like, my 3/1/1 creatures. Nothing I can really do about it. So that's got 3 damage on it right now. I don't know, I think I really just want to see this go away. Sure, I had to spend like 4 counters to do it, but I think I just really gotta get that off the field. Yeah, that was basically my entire turn, wasn't it? Just to get Toxrill off the field, so it would stop killing all my weak creatures. Alright, I'll cast this again for 7 mana. Death Touch on this. Yeah, now I'm trying to just clean up the field here. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. It just gets better. We'll play another card off the top of our deck, actually. I am still gonna play those Super Mario ROM hacks, though, most certainly. I mean, anyways, that was a pretty good turn. How much mana can I put into this? I think X is 4 I'll be able to do. I just want to put a bunch of tokens onto the battlefield at this point, knowing what's gonna happen. Because, yeah, Cathar's Crusade is gonna go off 8 times, and now look at my board. Alright, that big death touch creature is gone. Okay, and it seems to be back. Oh, because he can just cast stuff from his graveyard as long as he got his commander out. So that's why it came back. That's why it's back on the field. Yeah, we're still about to do a lot of damage here with all this. Anyways, we still got him. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Oh, wow. May cast spells from my hand without paying their mana costs. Omniscience. 10 mana, but if I can just cheat this into play and then start just playing everything for free. Oh, we have 2 copies of it in case we needed 2 copies. We're getting stuff from Marvel Superheroes, apparently, into our collection. The set isn't even out yet. Old bordered Swiftfoot boots. What's in here? Looks like all stuff from Dominaria, I think. I don't think I'm gonna bother to keep any of this, but it was nice. It was interesting to see. You know what, I'm gonna fight this anyways. I'm just gonna get stuck on some trees and whatnot. I guess we'll have to fight Old stick fingers. Okay, put a creature card into your graveyard if you do X as 1. I guess we can try this hand, but I really don't know where this is gonna go exactly. I was just looking to see what this does. I mean, if you have life to pay and you want to actually just set up your graveyard, it's not that bad. Oh, perfect. Tap this for all 5 colors of mana. Maybe it won't be so bad after all. Yeah, maybe this won't be so bad. Yeah, with Bloom Tender just making 5 mana by itself. Maybe this is still going to be very doable. Okay, now I'm suddenly drawing 2 lands in a row here. Oh, this is a 13/13 already, apparently. Wow, that's huge. I still need to do only a single point of damage to it. Anyways, I can just do 1 damage and still nothing to worry about. I think I have enough mana to cast this, too. Yeah, but I should have gotten more creatures on the field first, because this is not gonna be lethal right away. This is definitely not gonna kill him. Close, but yeah, that definitely wasn't going to kill him there. And now I'm discarding 3 cards. So yeah, just bear with me on this. Oh, there we go. On thin ice. I don't even have to think here. I still want to put Marath back on the field anyways. Pass. You may put up to 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Oh, it's just Wood Elves. To believe I was actually afraid there for a moment. I actually really thought we were gonna have something to worry about. There we go. Yeah, dueling them wasn't so bad. Now, if I want to do, like, shenanigans with old stick fingers myself, I can. Okay, return a creature from graveyard to the battlefield. Is this like a retrain of Memory Jar or something? I think it is. I think that is a Memory Jar retrain. Is that a yeah, that looks like a shop over here. I've been acquiring some rare spells I am not in need of. Black... Yeah, some black rares and mythic rares. I didn't even know there was going to be a shop here. I can stop to look around. I do like the Bitterbloom Bearer that's for sale here. Maybe I'll play a deck that really wants to have that. During your upkeep, each opponent puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature they control. Yeah, I know I have a Phyrexian Arena. Saw in half. Destroy target creature, and then its controller creates 2 tokens that are copies of that creature, except their power is half that creature's power and their toughness is half that creature's toughness. Round up each time. Yeah, imagine just doing this to a creature with a really good enters the battlefield ability. Unless any player pays 2, search a library for any card. Oh yeah, we have Demonic Tutor at home. Oh, another search a library for any card. If whatever bargaining is. If the spell was bargained, let me double check what bargain does again. Allows players to sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as an additional cost to cast a spell to get a little bit of extra oomph from that spell. To get like a little bit more of an effect. Sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token. If the spell was bargained, you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost if that spell's mana value is 4 or less. Yeah, surely I might... I mean, the fact that I start with like a few extra artifacts and enchantments anyways... Yeah, surely we can just give up one of those if we need to bargain this. Search a library for a non-legendary card, put it into your graveyard, then shuffle. Okay, this is just like slightly more balanced in Tomb, but still pretty good. Still very playable. And it's just a strictly worse Entomb. Nice. If I find myself playing a deck that likes to discard lots of cards, that would be a really good fit for it. I already have Marrowgoyf. Search the library for a card, then shuffle and put that card on top. Target player draws 3 cards and loses 3 life. So I can just pay 3 mana, go get any card from my deck, put it on top. I can pay 5 mana total, and then, yeah, draw that card into my hand. Or I could just pay 3 mana to draw 3 cards. That looks pretty good. Looks very playable right there. I can cast stuff out of my opponent's deck. I mean, I have to know exactly what I want to steal out of my opponent's deck, though. That's the thing. It's like, I have to know, though, exactly what I want to be stealing from the deck. Goryo's Vengeance. Return a legendary creature card from your graveyard to play. Give it haste, then exile it at end of turn. Alright, force my opponents to sacrifice green and white permanents. Actually, no, not just my opponents, me also. If I want to play white cards myself or green cards, then this is gonna hurt me too, actually. Reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. Each upkeep, lose life equal to its mana value. Oh, and we can also just make a little 1/1 token copy of it, so we can get twice as many cards, if we want. Phyrexian Obliterator. Wow, okay. That's probably going into my mono black deck. If I still want to play it, that is. Oh, Bolas's Citadel. May play the top card of my library by paying life equal to its converted mana cost instead of actually paying its mana cost. It costs 6 mana, but I could probably just run away with... Yeah, I could probably just run away with the game with that. Let's just cast everything off the top of my deck by paying life. Doomsday. Pay half your life, pay 3 black mana. Keep 5 cards in your library, then exile the rest. This is literally just a I'm trying to combo off and win the game quickly kind of card. I don't know, maybe I can end up with a combo that just lets me win the game, and, well, Doomsday being a big part of it. Keep 5 cards in your deck and try and just, like, instantly win with them. Okay, 1 black mana into 4 black mana. Is this just Culling the Weak, but in Japanese for some reason? I think it is. I think it's for some reason it's a Japanese Culling the Weak. Pay 1 black, sacrifice a creature, go add 4 black to your mana pool. Honestly, pretty happy with the cards that I did find for sale. Pretty happy with those. I'm guessing that's the Gitrog monster, right? I'm guessing that might be him. I mean, it's way bigger than everything else here, so probably gotta be. It's all swamps. What is there a bunch of snowmen doing here? And even a witch here as well. And I can go in the basement. There's stuff down here as well. I can go in the basement. There's stuff to do there also. We might even spend the entire night here, perhaps, in this dungeon, because there's just really so much to do. I'm seeing so much stuff to do here, it's crazy. More swamps. This is just basic lands. Some mountains and some forests. This time we're gonna get some mountains, apparently. Swamps and plains. I don't know why I'm seeing so many basic lands, but anyways, yeah. There really are that many basic lands. Who is this guy that's like way bigger than everybody else? Is he important? Gargle and Multani. Okay, that's not the Gitrog monster. This we'll try and play. Play my goose. And pass. To 7-2 with no abilities. But yeah, 3 mana for 7 power. No abilities, just has like stupidly high power to make up for it. Don't mind me, I'm just thinking what I still want to do here. Play Marath, and then that's all I can do for now. Oh! Pfft. X less the cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. Yeah, just casually play this for 2 mana. Play that for 2. Sure. 2 mana, 12/12 trample. Okay, I'm gonna go and fetch. Top card in my deck is now a Mentor of the Meek. I guess we'll cast that. Land card, not what I'm looking for. It's not like I can just chump block this. It has trample. I'll still take a bunch of damage anyways. Okay, everything's gonna attack. Top card of my deck is another land, but I can go and shuffle a deck and make it something else. That's not really gonna help. We'll draw 2 cards, and yeah, still I think we're at a loss here. At least there's like 1 less creature on the battlefield now, but I still have to deal with Ghalta or I just lose. If it didn't have trample, I could just chump block with random tokens from this guy, but that's clearly not an option here. It's not like we can just chump block to stay in this. I mean, it already had trample. +2/+0, I'm dead. Now that was brutal. That was just brutal. Seeing Ghalta come down that early and having no answer to it, that was brutal. 12/12, trample. So even if I block with a few creatures, most of that damage is still gonna go through directly to me. Now this would have been amazing to have, to just deal with that giant dinosaur. That right there would have been good. We could just fetch later because I know the next card I draw will be a land. Sure. Bloom Tender. I'll just cast that next. I'll Path to Exile. to get rid of that creature, and so Glint can just attack. Oh, wow. And we also apparently found a Mox Emerald and our next land to play. Whenever Demogoth attacks or blocks, sacrifice a creature. That's an 11-10 for 4 mana. But if it attacks or blocks, it's just gonna die. Yeah, if that's the only creature that's around, then I can't really attack or block, because it will just sacrifice itself if it tried that. Obviously, not what we're trying to really do here, just have our creatures, like, sacrifice themselves. I'm just gonna do 2 damage to this. Well, 1 damage 2 times to get 2 lands out of my deck. Pfft, 11 treasure tokens. Search. Wait, what? 18 basic lands? Oh, that's got. Oh, yeah, trample and haste, right. What card let him search for 18 basic lands? Oh, Traverse the Outlands, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Which is 18, so yeah. I think you can figure it out. Alright, we're not playing around anymore. X damage to any target. This right here. At this point, we're not playing around anymore. I gotta get rid of this cloak that gives haste. But yeah, that has to just go. I'll put Marath back on the field, and I guess that's about it. Put 1 more land on the battlefield. I still gotta survive. Yeah, whatever Yargle has in his hand, he could just play whatever. And that's it. All these forests and swamps and... yeah, all these lands and not doing anything else with them. All this land and really, like, nothing to do with it. Really now? I mean, I guess. Where's the Basilisk Collar? Put X... I'll put 2 counters onto Glintai, actually. Move 2 counters here. With, I guess, the excess mana, I'll play a Birthing Pod. So yes, I get to refill my hand. Pass. 12-8 and a 18-6. Neither one of those is going to be a match for... Neither one's a match for Marath here. I'll definitely prioritize taking out the 18-6, though. Sure, I can come up with something to handle the 12-8. Or I just replay Marath for 7. And if I can just slap the collar back on him. But then I'm out of mana, so never mind. We could just put this guy with Death Touch and kind of deter him from attacking. I'll just get 1 more land out of my deck. Ooh, gamble. I'll get Crater Hoof and immediately discard it. Anyways, I think I still probably have my opponent right where I want him. Still probably got him right where I want him anyways. So let's do X damage, 1 damage to the Cat Warrior token. I'm pretty sure I just actually win here. I think I have at least 6 creatures. Yep. Alright, we're gonna get them on the rematch. So everything to do probably with just creatures with lots of power. Yep. Draw cards equal to the sacrifice creature's power, then discard 3 cards. 18 power, 6 toughness. Yeah, this would also be pretty good in that Yargle and Multani deck with the 18 power commander. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards. Am I stuck on... Yeah, I got stuck on a rock there. I just got stuck on a rock. Yeah, I seem to get stuck there, actually. The fact that I'm moving so fast certainly doesn't help. So is the Gitrog monster that I'm looking for... Is it actually in the basement here? Ordinary gate sealed by 3 magical locks. I'm gonna see if this witch here has an answer to opening this gate. Yeah, I think we can at least try this hand. Ooh, Path to Exile. Nice. And that'll be my turn. Oh, I think that was the Scalding Cauldron that killed my creature. I think. Pass. Just trying to see where the +1/+1 counter... Oh, I think from Rhythm of the Wild. Where the +1/+1 counter came from. Sure. That's pretty good. Especially if I have trouble getting the crown back. Oh, Fury, that's gonna be good. 2 damage to each creature, kill both. Yep, that's gonna be good. Now, I'm the one drawing cards every turn. Anyways. At least I'm still the one drawing extra cards every turn. Okay, that was my entire turn, just to put Cathar's Crusade. That was everything. Alright, now I gotta try and take that crown back. If only I had more mana to work with. I just really, like, don't, unfortunately. Alright, play an Absence Pilgrim. Pass. Oh, 7/7. Alright, now Walking Ballista is gonna start shooting down my weaker creatures. Alright, play Reclamation Sage. That should get rid of it. Might as well, I guess, just kill it and then do some damage to me in response. Alright, perfect. Nightshade Peddler. And now Marath has Death Touch. And I'll just do 1 damage to the 7/7 and it just instantly dies. Alright, now I got my crown back. We'll just have to keep killing these creatures as they come down. Simple as that. You set them up, I'll have to just keep knocking them out. Okay, that works too. I'll just kill it one more time. Okay, I'll cast Avenger of Zendikar. We have to resolve, yeah, 7 more Cathar's Crusade triggers. Alright, so... Oh, we gotta do a best 2 out of 3. I was about to just say, yeah, give me your key if you have one, but... Okay, not just yet. Erode be looking pretty nice right about now. Oof, Mox Emerald, wow. I guess I'm playing Marath turn 2 then. Oh, and it gains haste until end of turn. And it keeps the +1/+1 counters permanently. Ooh, Swords to Plowshares. Nice. Oh, that's my... I'll play Fauna Shaman also. Pass. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, tap all lands I control, and then she'll untap her lands. I think from here, what I definitely want to do is... I'll search for Nightshade Peddler at first. We'll start by searching up that. And now Marath has Death Touch again, and now it's just going to be far easier to control the board. And now to start controlling the board again. Oh, yeah, play it up. Oh, well, we could just cast this off the top of our deck, too. Actually, I'll just go fetch. Dockside Extortionist. Not half bad, actually. 4 treasure tokens. Not bad at all. So the 3/3 is gone. Yeah, we'll have this on standby for next turn. Anyways, I think we're ready to start just hitting, like, really hard at this point. Okay, that's a 5/3. Still not attacking, though. Anyways, I will move 1 counter to Oroboroid, since that's what I can afford without losing my creature. Still gonna kill my Uncat Warrior token so I can, yeah, turn this into the Planeswalker. Main phase 2. We'll just kill the Topiary Stomper in the main phase 2. Waiting for my opponent to just surrender. Now, at this point, I'm kind of just asking them to surrender at this rate. Oh, Unbound Flourishing. Honestly, that's just going to be overkill. I get a Gauntlet of Power. One of the 3 keys to the basement gate. The Witch's Eye. Agatha's Soul Cauldron, that's pretty nice. Seedborn Muse also I'll keep. Untap all permanents you control during each other player's untap, including your lands. That's pretty nice. I still have to find, like, what? 2 other keys somewhere? Alright, let's get back to looking. Have an apple or 2. Beautiful woman sitting up top a vine-covered stone throne. How should now I need your beauty sleep? Something about her appearance seems distinctly unnatural. Also, what are all these apples doing here? Alright, apple lady. Let's do this. One land? Is that the best you can give me? Alright, before I have to put even more cards back. I'll wait till next turn to go fetch, because I know the top card of my deck is going to be a land. Oh, land tax. Assuming we get to a point in the game where... Yeah, assuming we even get to a point in the game where I'm gonna have more lands than she does. Probably isn't gonna happen with the way this is starting so far. I'll go fetch again. Change the top card of my deck into an Arcane Signet. Oh, Mox Emerald. Play that. I'll hold on to this food token. Alright, play Snow-Covered Plains. Play Marath. We'll just attack. In response, I'll move 2 counters from Marath over to Glintai. Response. I'll take 2 damage. It's fine, I'll take 2. Play Savannah. I'll get Umazawa's Jite here. And again, we'll just change the top card of our deck by doing that. No block, so I get to draw 4 cards here. That's pretty big. +2/+2 and flying and lifelink. Well, I'm gonna take 4 for sure here. Don't have anything that blocks it. So I will just throw the Death Touch lifelink onto Marath and then do 1 damage to Ariete to kill it. I'm just trying to put as much stuff onto the battlefield right now as possible because I'm going to draw another 4 cards here. One of which I'll be discarding. Attacking for 2. Okay, this is just getting better and better. I'll recast Marath. Put a counter on this with it. Draw 5 more cards. Because why the hell not? Keep 1 land and I guess pitch the other ones. Whenever an enchanted creature attacks, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an R card, and then put that card onto the battlefield. I did just use up all my mana, so not like I'm gonna stop that. Oh, but she didn't even bother to attack, though. Didn't want to risk finding something shitty and then just... My Marath blocks and kills this anyways. Oh, doubling season. Okay, now we're just straight up winning here. Now we're really just gonna be winning. Draw some more cards, because of course we can do that. Alright, draw another 11 cards. I'm gonna have to discard, like, pretty much just about all of this at this point. Let's just put a few more +1/+1 counters on my guys. And just draw 2 cards while we're at it. For free. Yeah, I think now I can finally use this Basilisk Collar. 1 damage here. 1 damage here, too. And let's just go and end the game. Finally end the game. I'm gonna have to beat her again. Savannah, Mox Emerald, Incubation Druid. Pass. I'll take 3 damage again. She just milled 3 land cards in a row, right? Yep, apparently so. Alright, you get a +1/+1 counter. Pass. Aura and equipments cost 1 less to cast, and First Strike Vigilance lifelink. I'll just take 6 damage here. Yeah, all these extra lands are starting to really help her out a lot here. All these extra lands I think is going to be a problem for me to overcome. One mana left, and I'm not like I can really do anything with it. Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I can do. Okay, we gotta go to game 3. That was terrible. Yeah, I couldn't set up a board nearly fast enough to keep up with everything Ariette was getting up to. I'm gonna go gamble for a Swords to Plowshares here. Next turn I'll remove this. Attack, draw 2, pass. Flying. Alright. Okay, we're playing Marath next turn, I suppose. We'll have to wait till next turn for that. I guess meanwhile I can still play Stoneforge Mystic, so let's do that. Perfect, I'll get Basilisk Collar. Cryptolith, right, Basilisk Collar. Playing Marath right now. Alright, so next turn, I can start getting rid of stuff next turn. Unless this goes away. Should be able to start doing some serious damage to my opponent's board next turn. What did she just play? Enchanted creatures you control have Shroud, other enchantments you control have Shroud. Okay, never mind. Oh, perfect. Seal of Primordium. That will just get me out of this. Perfect top deck to get me out of it. That will get me out of it perfectly. X damage to any target, and we're gonna shoot this down next. Okay, I lose 1 life. Big whoop. Pass. Destroy all creatures that aren't enchanted? So that basically kills everything I control. That's basically all my creatures. So that would be all my creatures, right? Well, at least it goes immediately back to me. But we're kind of just back to starting from square one here. And well, apparently, yeah, so is she. We're both back to square one. I'll gain some life back, don't mind if I do. -3/-3 on this, right? Tempted to move some counters on it to keep it alive. I have to transfer 3 counters over to keep it around, though. That's the thing. Take 2 damage, fine. Let's see what I can go get from a Scalding Tarn here. Just... I'll have this on top of my deck next. Anyways, killed that with Marath. Again. I'll sacrifice this so I can play Ranging Raptors off the top of my deck. I'll sacrifice the Ring of Thune so I can play Dockside off the top of my deck. Sacrifice a treasure to play Avacyn's Pilgrim off the top of our deck. Play a Birthing Pod. And pass the turn. Oh, I think I finally have more lands than she does. +2/+2 and attacks each combat Fable? Oh, Ghostly Prison. I'll just channel Boseiju to get rid of this. So now I don't have to pay mana to attack anymore. I'll sacrifice Ranging Raptors and go get... It's gonna have to be a Roboroid, it has to be. Oh, this has to attack. That's forced to attack now. Okay, that's fine. In response, I'll just do 1 damage to it with my Death Touch Marath and kill it. That is fine. Right, everybody attack again. You keep recasting it, I'll just keep knocking it down. And there we go. Yeah, I was looking for another basement key. Oh, nice. This has been seeing quite a bit of play. This has been seeing Fringe play and, like... I don't know if I'd say Fringe play. But yeah, this has definitely been seeing play in, like, a niche format. Specifically, yeah, 1v1 dual commander. This is very playable. Yeah, 1 versus 1 commander. I think this would be very playable in this game, too. Light pause. Probably also very playable here, too. Another command tower. Gain life and draw cards equal to this thing's power when it dies. Oh, there's a little bit more loot back here, but that's not really what I came for. I got another Beseech the Mirror. Alright, where's this third basement key lying around? Alright, now where's the third basement key? Maybe behind this lady here? Only one way to find out. Hilda of the Icy Crown, maybe she has it. Okay, yeah, this hand we can try. Two damage here. Glinteye never even got a chance. Pass. Still need to get access to red mana. Still need access to it. If I just hold on till next turn and I draw that Misty Rainforest. And then via that, I go grab a Stomping Ground, we should be fine. And you know what, I think we'll also play that off the top as well. I think I might also just play the Generous Pup before I lose it. Yeah, we'll do that also. This will be a Stomping Ground. Anyways, pass. Okay, just this. Okay, I meant to, like, not go to combat immediately. Yep. Just gonna keep on doing 1 damage to every creature to kill it, because I have the Death Touch. Sure, just recast it, I'll just knock it back down again. But first, put a counter here. Then remove a counter, do X damage here. Fetch to that. Attack like this. Destroy all tapped creatures when it enters. Alright. Could be worse. Things could be a lot worse, let's be real. Okay, recast my Wrath. Attack for 4, pass turn. Still have a mana floating. But this is what I want to go grab. Alright, attack for a total of 14. Split up, destroy all untapped creatures. So I still have my 7/7 left. They cast spells as though they had flash. Alright, I guess I'll cast Imperial Recruiter at this point. If all else is failing. Go search for something else. I think I'll just take a Johnny here. Alright, so we got her to 9 life. Ah, perfect. All you gotta do is just make... Oh wait, never mind. Sure. Oh, branching evolution, nice. There we go. We'll go with this hand. Alright, immediately gonna start off by killing Glintai. Again, getting not a single chance to do anything with it. Play Skull Clamp, pass. I'm just gonna destroy this cloak. Wall of Blossoms. Pass turn. Tap Wall of Blossoms doesn't untap during my next turn. I don't know, this honestly is not looking good. If I can find an answer to this, but I just can't seem to do that right now. Is my only problem. I can't seem to find an answer to it. This can just keep tapping my permanents down after turn, can't it? Exactly. Tap all creatures without flying. And that too, can't forget. I just need, like, removal, which I don't even have right now. I just need removal, but the problem is I just don't have it. I don't have creature removal right now. I didn't seem to draw any. I'm just thinking, what can I go search for with mana value 3 that could be of use in this board state? What could I get with mana value 3 that actually helps here? If there's anything at all. I could just put more stuff on the field, but it's just gonna continue to get tapped down, I'm sure of it. Exactly. That was the worst thing I could have done. That was the worst way to play that. Yeah, I guess we'll try this hand. Gonna be kind of a slow start. Oh, sacrifice the Bowls of Porridge immediately just to gain some life. So that means I get to keep this for however long, which is nice. I'll have removal for this coming next turn. Perfect. And now with this, I'll just draw 2. Alright, now we actually have lands to play for this turn and the next again. Now we got lands to play. Oh, passing on nothing, wow. That's good news for me. Let's just draw 2 more cards. Pass here. At the beginning of each combat, tap up to 1 target creature. So we got a 4/5 in the way. I guess we can start by putting Marath on the field. And then see from there how to play this. I have 2 mana up still. And that's a 4/5. I'm still drawing 3 cards and searching for a basic land. And then I'm actually doing nothing else here. And then from there I do nothing else. How much damage am I taking? Just 6. Okay. And then it comes right back to me, so that's not terrible. That isn't too bad, actually. I have 6 mana. I have 7, actually. I have 7. Now I'm just wondering, yeah, what to go do with it. I'm gonna go get a Nightshade Peddler to give Marath Death Touch over here. I'll get rid of the 6 power creature. I'll get this last basic land out of my deck. Pass turn. So hey physicists, yeah, I'm finally getting around to playing Super Sig World. I don't know if I'll do the entire series, but I finally got around to start playing at least. Well, we'll see how many of those I feel like playing before giving up. Yeah, that's what I was playing like 2 hours ago, in case you're wondering. But I'm totally expecting to just win the game on the spot here. Actually, we'll just attack next turn. Okay, good thing I waited to attack next turn. I'm only gonna lose 1 tapped creature here. Sadly, it's my Bloom Tender. That's where I'm getting a bunch of mana from. Yeah, because I remembered seeing, like, an article on it, like, a long time ago on... Yeah, I believe it was Cheat Master's, like, website where he just reviews, like... pretty much anything Mario related he just writes reviews on. Yeah, like, I believe it was, like, about 10 years ago, I even got asked for an interview, and I said yes. I don't remember if he did like 1 or 2 articles on the Super Sig World series, but yeah, one thing that I remembered, he's done well over 30 of these games, and no, they are not short games. They average like 50 to 70 levels each, give or take. I actually counted, and as far as I know, there's actually 39 Sig Worlds. Yeah, if you thought Final Fantasy had a lot of sequels, then think again. Alright, choose 4 cards to go discard. Meanwhile, the very first one, how many levels were just remakes of classic levels from Mario 1 and Mario 3? For each player, choose a creature that player controls. Each player sacrifices all creatures they control not chosen this way. Kodama of the West Tree. And yeah, I just lost almost my whole board. But who cares? Yeah, some of the later ones I think are going to be a lot more interesting to play. But I just decided, you know what, maybe we'll just try and start this chronologically and see how it goes. I kind of want to start in chronological order. Obviously not like 39 hacks from that guy went on to make, right? Plains and islands. I don't know why you're just giving me straight up garbage here. I don't know why this late into the game's just giving me still basic lands. Alright, so that gate's now unlocked. So is that... Grolnok. I still haven't even met the Gitrog monster yet. We're still not even at Gitrog monster. And then there's still Edgar Markov I gotta go find and defeat if I actually want to go get those treasures from that one NPC in the Black Village, in the Black Capital City. Yeah, but I'm just expecting him to give me some really good cards, should I be able to just do everything he asked me to. Could search for any creature, or we could just play Imperial Recruiter and still search through most of our deck anyways. So... it's a 5/5. What's wrong with, I don't know, maybe asking... Yeah, I'm still like, yeah, sorry to hear that he's not around still. Before I was just about to go on a tangent and say, what's wrong with asking anybody else to, like, teach you game dev? Oh, make a pressure-like game. Personally, yeah, I would approve of that. I personally approve. What does this do? Enchanted Permanent is a colorless food artifact. You just turn my Glintine Nephilim into some food. I am not happy. Well, yeah, true. Probably more reliable than some random guy on the internet. Yeah, definitely. Surely, definitely. Pretty sure I tapped down everything I could. If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game. Assuming he's actually trying to do a Laboratory Maniac combo. I'm thinking, yeah. I mean, you can tell. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. I kind of want this to maybe actually draw me some cards. Would be nice. Bushido 2. This is going to become a 4/4 when it blocks. I don't quite... I didn't really think this through. Before the Bushido 2 resolves... 2 damage. Yeah, I guess that too. Okay, I can start refilling my hand. That's really nice. And putting even more good crap on the board. Let's just go grab a Critter Hoof Behemoth so we can just end this game already. I'd say, yeah, I did like game dev every once in a while, but it's mostly with, yeah, mostly 2D stuff. I could probably still try and make a 3D game, but as far as actually, like, making it look good, you'd have to find somebody else. Yeah, basically, long story short, I don't do, like, 3D graphics. The way I would do it probably might look like something out of, like, the late 90s. I'd kind of expect to do something that looks like it came out in, like, I don't know, the late 90s. I'll just slap this on the field next turn and then just end the game. Oh, so there is an option to just auto-assign the combat damage if you got, like, if you have creatures with trample and they have plenty of extra damage to assign. Yeah, there's an auto button. I just never thought to use it until now. Surprisingly, no, I've never needed to use Blender for anything. Yeah, I do more programming than, like, actual, like, 3D graphics. That's exactly what I've been trying to get at. I program. Like, basically, I can make this pressure, like, I can make the pressure clone definitely function to some degree, but it probably would look like shit. And that's why I would just need, like, another person on our team who actually knows how to use it. And then maybe the game actually looks good. Did we finally find the we finally found it. Gitrog, Jitrog, however you pronounce his name. We finally found it. The Gitrog monster. Yeah, I spent too much time down here. This is what I came down here for, to beat the living shit out of this thing. Just seeing if our opening hand is any good. We're gonna try this. Oh. That's already at least like one less card on his field. Have to flesh out the vision, not gonna do an underwater facility. Because... yeah, I know it's been done already. Yeah, because we've already been there. Now that could be a problem, unless I can just kill it quick. That could be a nuisance. I don't know, man. I'm starting to think we're gonna lose this game. This is starting to look like a losing battle. Oh, I can go kill one of these creatures, that's a problem. I can kill one of them. Yeah, it plays like pressure, but yeah, doesn't look like it because, yeah, we already have that. Yeah, I'm dead. Craterhoof comes down, yeah, that's how I just know it's over. And then he plays the Craterhoof. Let's just say we're trying our best here. Protection from green. Still gonna take 1 damage because of the trample. Move a counter to this. This can now tap for 3 mana. Tempted to just... what do I want to do here? Yeah, problem is, I don't really have a vision for it. I don't know what the premise would be, that's my problem. So, everything's gonna get sacrificed. So, in response, we're gonna make 3 mana. Oh, but yeah, he's much better off than me. Yeah, no, really, where the hell did that living death come from? Where did that even come from? Because now I gotta deal with an entirely new board full of creatures. Who am I kidding? I'm probably not even getting another turn at this point. We're probably not gonna see another turn. Okay, I can hide behind these, I guess. Fine. Anyways, yeah, good night also. Destroy plateau, I can search for a basic land card, put onto the battlefield. Attack with everything. And that's a 10-10. And I have a completely empty hand here. Okay. But no, I still don't think it's gonna be enough. Oh, this doesn't have trample. None of these do, I don't think. But yeah, anyways, look what I still have to deal with. And it's not like I have any mana left, so I can't even try and do anything anyway. It's not like I have mana left. It's not like we can even try anything right now. I don't have the mana for it. I'm out of mana. So I have to block everything, basically, long story short. I'm still dead. And that was simply terrible. That was horrible. That's not what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to just get back to a town so I can heal. Except I can't go there yet. I'm trying to get back to a town to heal, but I can't even seem to do that. I keep bumping into things, for one. I keep bumping into stuff, for one thing. There we go. Oh yeah, there's another Gorgon's Head for sale, but I already own it. We're not gonna buy another, we already own one. Oh, this is like very recent stuff. Tasigur the Golden Fang. Not bad at all. You can't win the game, and your opponents can't lose the game. It's a 6/6 flying trample for 4 mana. Just need to get rid of it so you can actually win the game. Okay, we basically just cast a spell out of our opponent's hand, and we just choose what the spell affects as it resolves. That could be funny. Oh, Opposition Agent. You control your opponents while they're searching their libraries. Anyone who's gonna go search his deck, I can just flash this in and just ruin his day. Search your deck for any card, shuffle your deck, put that card on top of it, you lose 2 life. That might be passable. If I don't have access to Demonic Tutor, I guess that's passable. But let me just save my game, and I might just go back to get Rogue Monster, try my luck there again. I mean, if all else fails, we can also just try different decks, and maybe we'll have better luck with one of those, too. Okay, that's the Flying Staff. That way I'm gonna stop bumping into things. Yeah, so I stopped just constantly crashing into things. Yeah, but the whole dungeon is still open and I'm just able to run through it, no problem, but... Problem is, yeah, this guy's giving me one hell of a run for my money. No lands in the opening hand. No. That will not do. This, on the other hand, much more agreeable already. Just thinking, what do I put back? I'll put that back. Okay, I have to go fetch first, and then I can just slap down a Sol Ring. Alright, Beast Whisperer, come on out. Alright, that's gonna die too. Destroy this, and make 4 pests to go hide behind. Alright, now I have Barrowgorth to deal with as well. Oh goody, now I have this to worry about. Things just literally went from bad to worse. And just like that, I am all out of mana, so we gotta pass. So, what will we do? I actually have no idea. I guess I'll play Incubation Druid off the top. Nothing I really want to destroy. Basilisk Collar, I guess, also off the top. A Roboroid. Short on mana again. Story of my life, really. Once again, we're just short. Maybe I cast it next turn? Maybe? If I even get another turn. Doesn't have trample, right? Yeah, this is probably gonna come too little too late, isn't it? I think, yeah, too little too late. Okay, I'm finally gonna have access to red mana, but that's gonna be only next turn. Or this taps for red, and then I can still kind of just go and, well... Anyways, I still got nothing. Still got nothing else for now. I'll just take 6 damage. Wait, he's got how many lands on his battlefield now? Wait, so that's how many lands on the battlefield? Oh, another 31. And of course, I have to have like a 1-card hand here. I mean, we could try, but I can't make any promises here. Especially since this is my last mana. So that's gone, yes. Oh, I have 1 more mana here, nice. I'll take the other 31 off of the field. Anything to just buy me time. And... oh, I can do this 1 more time. X damage to any target, I can do it again. Let's do it again. Why is there 2 of these on his field? What's going on? What is going on now? I'm confused. Then again, he basically has as much mana as he needs, so... and he has a full hand. Reanimate Craterhoof Behemoth. Alright, from bad to worse. Things just went from bad to worse here. Lethal Scheme, destroy that. From bad to worse, yep. Concede. I'm not even sure, like, just how it gets so out of hand so quickly. I don't even know how this gets so out of hand here. So that's gonna go. That's one way, he just mills a bunch of cards, so that's gonna go. I guess we'll play that next. I'll block the token there. So he's already got, like, yeah, 7 cards in his graveyard here. Already. I think we're just gonna go rip Flage off the top of our deck. 3 damage to this to kill it. I'll gain some life, sure. And then I gotta just pass on nothing else, really. Oh, wow. He's gonna pass on not much else also, apparently. Oh, wow. Play Marath. Arcane Signet. And pass. Kill that with a Road. Trying to slow him down as best as I can here. I am desperately trying to slow this guy down. Oh, I did 2 damage. Oh, I got to hit him for 2. What does this do? Play lands from graveyard. I can play Doubling Season. I will play it, in fact. I still have 2 mana to work with. I'll move 1 counter here. I'll just kill the insect token. Why the hell not? Once again, I'm out. Out of mana again. Craterhoof. That's only gonna do 14 damage. That is nowhere near as scary as the Craterhoof Behemoth usually is. Now we can actually survive. Put a counter here. X is 2. We're gonna do like that here. So now Marath's a 5/5. I got a 5/7 and a 6/6. I'll do 2 damage to this Green Warden. Nailed that. Lumra, Bellow of the Woods. Mill 4 cards, return all lands from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Haunted Cloak, because of course we do that. Oh, Trample. Do we just take 15 damage? I'll block 8 of it. Okay, I think we just need to get this cloak off the field. That cloak is becoming a bit of a problem. Float this for mana first, and then I'll sack it. This cloak is starting to become an issue. Trample and haste on everything he plays is becoming a problem. I think we need to break it up. Yeah, at least if it doesn't have trample, I can just jump block, so there's that. Alright, so I have a bunch of good creatures now, in fact. But there's still this 15/15 in the way, and now I gotta just give it back to him. I gotta pass it back to him here. Now, once again, it's this guy's turn. Attack with the 15/15. Well, I absolutely need to stop it from going through, that's for sure. Oh, that's only gonna cost 5 mana. That's not too bad. So I have 6 creatures. Actually, I'm just thinking how we play this. I'm just thinking here. Thinking of our approach. Like, what actually makes sense to do? Like, what actually makes legitimate sense to do? What's the attack? What's the attack plan? Send in these 5/3s and see what happens. No other blocks, right? No blocks? Alright, we did some damage to his face just now. And now I'm just afraid I'm gonna... Even though I put all this really good shit up on the board, I'm still gonna die somehow, I'm afraid. Oh, maybe not. He just has to pass turn again. Cathar's Crusade. I'm thinking with that, the game's just gonna be over. And now with that, surely we should be done. Yeah, I think this is just gonna push our board over the top. Okay, next game, but unfortunately this guy gets to go first again. Sadly, this guy's going first. Need to hope we find a land soon. If we don't find lands, we're just gonna die. Simple as that. My next card is a land. So how do we play this out? Enters tapped. Pass. Wait, what just... Oh, no. Oh, no. So what's copying what now? Oh, no. So that... Yeah, we're gonna need... This is all on his... This is like all on his third turn, I'm pretty sure. That was all his... That was all on turn 3, right? That was all on his third turn of the game? Really? That was all turn 3, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was all turn 3, and that all just happen on turn 3. Yeah, I'm just about done. That was like all in the third turn, wasn't it? Before I even attempt this again, I'm gonna make a few changes to both the deck and the accessories that I'm wearing. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments to the deck. Probably even reconsider, like, the accessories I have on as well. Yeah, something that just makes me start with, like, 2 fewer cards in hand to just die to, like, a 1-mana removal anyways. Yeah, I think we need to temporarily trade out Glintine to Feeling for something else. Whatever it is, it's probably just gonna die anyways. I guess whatever boots give me the most starting life at this point. Okay, this is the right-hand slot. Do I have something better I can put in there? Or no? That's boots. Those are boots also. Give stuff Wither. Block an extra creature. Petrified Head. Equip 2 Death Touch. Battlefield. Gorgon's Head. Oh, so I had the Gorgon's Head all along, just lying around in my inventory, and I didn't even know this. Equip 2 Death Touch. Oh, so I just had this all along, didn't even know. We can start every game with the Gorgon's Head. That is messed up. Okay, any good 1-mana removal to deal with these problematic creatures that the opponent starts with. Playing extra lands also sounds nice. I'll put Flame Slash back in at this point. I think even Lightning Bolt, because I need to be able to kill stuff quickly. Yeah, I need to kill stuff fast at this point. There's just no getting around it anymore. I gotta knock stuff out quickly. Don't think I need a Beast Whisperer anymore for what I'm trying to do. I don't think we need that. Maybe might not need that anymore either. I don't know why I'm still trying to make anything happen with Rofellos here. Not quite sure why I'm still trying to make this happen. Right, I guess just a wall that can block for a bit and draw me a card when it enters. Maybe? Or we just go with, yeah, piece of removal that doubles as a land. This will probably be my last try for tonight. Discard a card from my hand to gain 3 life. It's probably just gonna die to this most likely anyways. Oh, but we're starting with a 9-card hand, which is big. And still one single land in my hand. Hilariously enough. Okay, that's acceptable. Pass. Oh, that gives +1/+. Are you serious? That gives +1/+1. So this isn't even gonna kill it anymore. Razorgrass Ambush isn't even gonna work anymore. Yeah, I had something planned. It doesn't work anymore. I had something. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, I had a plan, now I don't anymore. So, that's gonna do how much damage? Okay, we can finally kill the original copy. And that leaves us with this and a bunch of insect tokens and a bunch of land still. We can kill the original copy, but then what? I think we're still honestly cooked anyways. Still. At that point, I'm not even trying anymore. At that point, I don't even see myself trying anymore. Like, at that point, why even bother? In response, Lightning Bolt. And then from there, I guess we'll play this. Exile, fine. And then from here, I want to get rid of two actually, but I can't. I can only remove one for now. I'll just play Marath anyways. Exchange targets of Sinister Concoction. I'll get rid of a random insect token. Rather underwhelming, yeah, I know, but gotta keep Marath on the field. That's gotta stick around. Alright, I guess now Marath has Death Touch. Pass. Anyways. Command Zone. Let's try this again. Hopefully it doesn't die immediately again. And that it does. I'm gonna be met with yet another removal spell. Now I'm just starting to really wonder, like, where he's finding all this stuff. I'll make 4 pest tokens to hide behind, and I guess we can play this and then pass. Oh, wow. Anyways. Remove that. Alright, attempt to play this for the 3rd time this game. Mills 7 cards. Yeah, we're really at the point where he can just literally play everything he wants. Sacrifice a pest. Let's just say if I didn't have the Gorgon's Head at the start. I still have plenty of ways to get to a Death Touch creature anyways. I still have so many ways to get here. Seven damage. I'll kill that. And then I'll kill that. Oh, my copy of Fanatic of Ronas, why not? I guess I'll just play mine, also. Maybe make mana with it, too. Oh, that's a nice card to see off the top of my deck. That's a nice one. We'll do X damage to any target again. And then because Unbound Flourishing copies the ability, I'll get rid of both of these. We'll remove both. Destroy Grove of the Burn Willows. At least I get to go search for another land, so it's not all bad. Alright, let's change the top card of my deck, I guess, into a Wild Growth. But before anything else... Alright, now it's time to start just picking off the 2 creatures that are here. Alright, both of those are dead again. We'll just attack with everyone that we have, more or less. I'm just gonna keep killing his stuff with Death Touch every time he plays anything. I'm gonna cycle Wilt away to just draw another card. Okay, I'll play Generous Pup, actually. Put a +1/+1 counter onto Generous Pup. Put the counter back here with the copy. One more turn of this should do it. I don't have white mana, do I? Path to Exile. Alpha Strike. Okay. We gotta do, yeah, game 3 still. I'm seeing if this hand is any good. I'm just thinking I need a turn 1 removal for this creature. Because this just lets him mill like 3 cards every time it hits me. And this deck loves to have cards in its graveyard. This mills 2 cards every turn. But yeah, that mills 3 every turn. It also just takes out my life total. I could also just put some stuff down to try and block it, but if he just keeps killing it with removal spells, then what's the point anyways? I'm afraid of just mulliganing to get an even worse hand. But I'm gonna do it anyways. I think I should have kept the other hand, actually. I might have been better off keeping the other one. Snow-covered plain, source of plowshares. Sunbillow Verge Plateau. Monk's Pearl. Gamble. Nice. And there's a Johnny also to help us out. Cast 6. Attach Haunted Cloak. In response, Source of Plowshares. Whenever 6 attacks, mill 3 cards. Oh boy. I'll Flame Slash that away. And now I'll just hopefully draw into something that can produce green mana. Okay, we have a forest for next turn. Okay, so I think I have some stuff we can actually do here. Play Marath. X damage to the Cat Warrior token, X is 1. The other cat dies, a Johnny transforms. Do the 0 ability. Kill that. Alright, putting my Wrath in the command zone. So 2 insect tokens attacking a Johnny, right? Am I allowed to block at least? I'll play Fanatic of Ronus. I'll just make another cat. Birds of... I can't. Not yet. What would I even want to search off of a gamble anyways? What do I even search off of it? I don't even know. I actually don't even know what to search off of it. I actually don't even know. Not enough mana. Maybe he won't attack next turn, right? Oh, goody. Whenever one or more lands are put into your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. I was starting to think for a second, maybe that was an infinite loop. I was starting to really wonder, was that an infinite loop going for a second there? Yeah, replay Marath. Find out I'm 1 mana short again here. I have 5 creatures, and that's a 6/6. unfortunately for me. I can settle for killing one of the insects. Because, of course, we do. Pass. Assuming I get another turn. But yeah, I don't think it's looking so good. He's just popping the fuck off still right now. Oh! He just did like one attack and that was it. Maybe we have a shot. Maybe we still have a shot here. Now we'll do 6 damage to Gitrog Monster to kill it. So maybe we're still gonna have a shot here. Play my Unbound Flourishing, and we'll just do X damage to any target. Copy it. Get rid of 2 insects for the price of 1. And get 2 of those off the field. Oh, I can make 4 green mana, but yeah. I guess we'll spend the 4 green mana to give something Death Touch. Or some of it anyways. Whenever you cast a creature spell, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Every time he casts one? Okay, I have 6 creatures. And if I make another Cat Warrior, now I got 7. So that fixes that problem. Create an XX, green element, nice. Oh wait, I don't have Unbound Flourishing on the field anymore. But what I still do have is now a Cathar's Crusade loop going until I run out of mana. I have this loop going till we're out of mana still. So, 1 more activation of it. Yeah, and now we have like a real... Yeah, now our board's a real menace. $12 damage. Return this. And what is this? Okay, so are we safe? Yeah, because you have all this, you're still gonna have to try and attack through. Okay, he's got nothing to out my board. So I see he's got nothing to really out the board I have. That's a 7-6, that's a 5-7, that's a 6-5, that's a 6-6, that's a 6-6, wow. A lot of creatures. A lot of creatures. Am I really just running short on mana already? There's no way. Okay, I still have 2. This would be even better if I had Unbound Flourishing still as well. So I'm just trying to see, what do I need to actually look out for here? Oh, okay, we can make another Cat Warrior. Nice. And the Ajani should be able to easily kill something else. And not to mention, now we're actually going to be threatening some serious damage with these attacks. So much so we're going to be forcing some blocks. Alright, his entire board just got decimated and he's got left with 4 life. Not like I really need that. Let's just attack with everyone we have. Because there's no way he's surviving now. Yeah, he's not getting out of that. Oh, speaking of Craterhoof Behemoth, I'm just gonna get another one of those for myself. Gitrog's Key unlocks the treasure room near the basement entrance. Start with a sinister concoction on the left hand. Nice. Another landscape sketchbook. Plenty of nice loot, in fact. Thalia in the Gitrog monster, wow. Yet another Soul Ring printing I've never seen before. So yep, finally that frog is dead. So this is the treasure room, and I can now unlock it with the key he dropped for me. Oh, Haunted Cloak. Yeah, let's just get the hell out of here. We'll have to tell the guys that I need to... Yeah, we'll have to tell the guy there that I'm doing Edgar Markov some other time. Gitrog gave me enough trouble. I've already been through enough. Where's the Glintai anklet again? I had to momentarily take that off because for that specific match, it was proving to be absolutely horrible to use that. It was proving to be absolutely terrible to use this thing against the Gitrog monster with the 1 mana just kill Glintai anyways. And I'm starting with 2 less cards in my hand, and then my creature's just dying anyway, so I don't get to enjoy the benefits of it just restocking my hand. I don't get to enjoy Glintai restocking my hand because it just keeps dying. So it's like, yeah, that's gotta just get... Swap that out for something that doesn't make me lose 2 cards in my starting hand. Anyways, yeah, now I'll save my game one last time because... Yeah, now that Gitrog monster is dead. And I still have to go find the castle that Edgar Markov's gonna be in, then go defeat him. And then I can go claim my rewards from that one guy in the Black Capital who asked me to go defeat 3 bosses for him. Now 2 down.